glute kickback machine, okay? Now, depending on the gym you're in is gonna be dependent on the actual machine you have available to you, okay? Most important thing with this machine is set this up so your body's in a 90-degree angle. We wanna maximize hip flexion here that lengthens the glutes, okay? So that's the main key takeaway. Now, in terms of where her hands are gonna be, she's prodded up like this. Sometimes you could kind of bend down, have your forearms on the pad a little bit here around your back. Whatever's comfortable for you. For Haley, this is more comfortable. You have these pads here that you put your foot in and you lock yourself in. Now, the key here when you're doing this and you're extending out, the goal here is essentially hip extension. So you want to be pressing up and out at the same time. So that's her active range of motion here, fully flexing the glute, and that's her maximum hip flexion in this position here. There's no need to go any higher than that. That's going to be way too uncomfortable for her, and it's not going to be a desirable movement pattern. You essentially want to keep those hips locked into place, and you don't want much rotation in there, okay? She's going to descend down just before she hits the weight to ensure that there's actual continuous tension on the actual glute. So control it back just before you actually hit the machine, pausing and coming back up. So as you can see, it's a very small movement, but the most important thing is to ensure that your starting position is at that 90-degree and you're pressing up through the heel as high as you can actively go without having those hips rotating. And that is going to be your glute kickback machine.